Okay, you know what? I give up. I was gonna make a video about like general archetypes you can build your guns towards, like particular stats that you want to emphasize, that you can then modify from there, right, depending on your exact priorities, what you're willing to give up. But the more you look into the attachments, the more bizarre it gets, and the more you start realizing that literally every single choice you make here comes with a trade-off. And if you start prioritizing like just one stat, you start building some really bizarre things. Like, let's say I wanted to prioritize my mobility stat, right? My ADS movement speed. This gets kind of wild. So you'd be using like a blue laser, lightweight ammo, the slim angled grip, the light barrel, and then most bizarrely of all, the 20 round mag. Not the fast mag, because that's slightly less mobility, the 20 round magazine. And we got 15 points left, so I guess I'll stick on a sight of my choice and the flash hider, because we can't go with a larger magazine because that'll decrease our mobility. And so you end up with this thing, which has, you know, pretty decent hip fire actually. Not anything amazing, but pretty decent hip fire. And allows you to move really speedy, as you can see, when aiming down sights. And has a really fast ADS time. But only has a 20 round magazine, which, for a gun that kills in 4 bullets at minimum, and at any kind of range, more like 5, that's not great. That's not great. And of course, no suppressor, so you'll still be showing up on everyone's minimap. Of course, it's not as bad as what might happen if you were going for, say, full hip fire. Because if you're going for full hip fire, well, all you care about is, you know, green laser, flashlight, short barrel. You don't care about the muzzle because none of this stuff gives us hip fire accuracy. But we want to be able to spray bullets around at close range because you're more likely to miss, so you want a large margin of error. So we're going to stick the biggest magazine we can possibly stick on here. And we got 5 points left, so I might as well put a sight on there. So now we got this thing. We got a 45 round hip fire machine here that's just broadcasting to everyone on the map where you are with this bright green laser and a flashlight and no muzzle attachment. So again, these are kind of absurd and kind of extreme. So it's almost pointless to point them out because unless you're like really specifically playing in a very particular way, you're probably not going to build a gun like this. But I thought it was useful to demonstrate just because hopefully it makes you more aware of, more conscious of your decisions about why you're picking things, right? How much am I willing to give up one statistic for another?